Hey America, Chef John. So I let this tuna sit another day, so that means right now I have to either cook it or in a food safety zone, or I'm going to use acid, right? And so while I was thinking about, look, I have like 2 of these. I can stand you almost as tall as you used to be. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So first we're gonna fix this. We're gonna make a teriyaki. Because that's what I want to do. We're gonna use a little of this oyster sauce. Use a little soy sauce. We'll use a little regular oil. We use some ginger garlic mix. Oh, my bad. Alright, so that's all down here. See? Alright, so, and then the fish. My dad's like, you gotta be more like organized. I'm like, man, this is my life and my show, my kitchen. And so I'm just, okay, acids, alright, so. I was going to use, in concept, to give you guys an idea. Look, I still have that 20-pound zucchini. Really, it's like huge. So, I was going to use the idea of color and dress. Like a person would dress to what an acid would be. Okay? So, soy sauce is an acid, teriyaki sauce is an acid, vinegars are acids, lemon juice, lime juice, citric, that's all acid family, tomatoes in the acid family. Okay, so let's start coloring these things. Wine's in the acid family. So a beautiful wine reduction would be like somebody in a nice sharp suit, right? In a tux, right? Going to the show. A vinegar is like somebody in straight whitewash clothes, right? Just white pants, white shirt, white shoes. Red vinegar, put red on it. Red wine vinegar, give a little bit of that, maybe a tie, give a little bit more of a show. Lemon is like somebody showing up wearing neon socks that are bright yellow, and you can't take your eyes off the socks, and they're just so bright, and it's so like quick and powerful. Lime is the hat, it's just green, right? So I'm saying it to you in this way of looking at it, so you can like relate to like your normal day, everyday thing. So each acid has its own undertone, and acids are used to impart flavor in the food. They're used to hold food longer. They're used to create a uniqueness and build upon the flavor of food, which I'm doing with the tuna in the mahi right here. The tuna is I'm building on the flavor of just a raw steak, okay? And on top of this steak, I'm putting this flavor of my buddy ties these. I should take it apart slow so I can figure out how he does that. He's from James. This is from James. All this stuff is frozen, so loops through there. He go hit quick when he was moving, going to the army. So you do 1, 2 loops. Okay. 1, 2 loops. Can you see? All right. Here. This is an Asian thing. This is how they wrap their things in Asia. Okay. They don't. So he comes around and he goes 1, 2, and that was how he tied his bags. All right. That's how they do it in Asia. They give you this, and this is kind of like a cellophane, and this is kind of like cellophane. It's not plastic at all. All right. Very interesting. We use plastics which are derived from petroleum, and this is derived from, it could be derived from plant life, All right, so we got some ginger in there. A little oil. And woo, a little dash of rice wine vinegar. Now, the acids we put in there, we put in a pair of brown shoes, right, that have been polished really well. That's what teriyaki is. Soy sauce is, depending on the quality of the shoes, just like nice loafers, right? Okay. I mean, I'm saying this in kind of a funny way. Now, this right here is like putting stockings on. It's high, bam, hits you high, bam, right in the nose real fast, where this hits you with a slower, softer, mellower, and this right here has a sharp up to it, but still a soft and mellow, and this is going to be the sweetest and softest and mellowest of them all, with an earthy undertone to it. Okay, so we're going to put some of this high tension acid in here to finish this off. All right, and then it's a green one, man. It figures I use a green one. I should just bail on that. Use a different color, because I never know where the green one is. All right, but same diff. You do the same thing. Whoa. All right, and so I can flip it over, because that marinade's going to cook that fish too. So tomorrow all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a quick sear on it, and that's how I finish it. All right, and that's a little thing about acids. I could pull more out. So acids is not just the acidity to the meat, okay? It's acidity to the palate, and it works different over time. All right, each acid works different over time. They all cook food. You can put shrimp in lemon juice and season it, and it'll be done. It'll just cook, because the high acidity level. It takes a little while, and they are kind of it's interesting. You should try it. Jalapeno juice works too. That's kind of tasty. So you have all these acids out there. Pickle juice is such a gentle, beautiful acid. I use that all the time in the kitchen. Using a combination of acids gets you closer to that great bouquet of flavors. Now, these combinations were to go directly with the yellowfin tuna's deep umami flavor in the center. Even though I've lost some of that because it's let it sit in the fridge for 2 days and it keeps sweating out. It's myobin. I should have had it in something smaller or covered with ice, but you know, home is. All right, so I started talking about acids a little bit. I thought that might intrigue you, might help you work with your palates. Acids work well with fats. Acids bring the flavors out of meat, brings the flavors out of beans. Acid just it helps with salt. It makes it so you can use less salt in your food. It is an enhancement that we look over. Tomato in itself is an acid that is very gentle of all acids. It's like the rubber ball. It's like sneakers, you know, or flip-flops that are all gushy and orange and, you know. All right, chef's down. Peace. So, you know, now I also, one other thing, I was in the Winco the other day, and if you have opportunity to be in a place where there's bulk food, or you can look directly at the price and say, okay, all right, how do you do it? Write them twice and through a hole. And then you can find stuff that's less than $1 a pound, and somehow work that into your daily preparation of food. I mean, just you save so much. Like I found like 6 or 7 things the other day that I was like, cool, let me check this out, you know, that were less than $1 a pound, and I grab a bag like that and it cost me 50 cents, and you know, or or $1, you know, or a half a bag just to try it out. And I use combination of the acids. I buy a little bit every time. All right, I built this stock up over a little while, and somebody's giving me a lot of the Asian stuff, but still I built it up. All right, so you know that's all it is. Build up a little bit, buy a little bit, and then build up your palate as you go along the way. So sometimes I throw ideas out at you that are just kind of quick and fast, because those of you who've been with me, we've been kind of going through things for a while. Yeah, imagine after making that crazy T-shirt, I'm walking. I had a nice run today and fall down, and my crazy sweatshirt. Y'all saw that, right? Well, it don't matter. We're talking about food. So I want you to think about acids in your food. And people are real quick to jump on wine. And wine is a powerful acid. Should be used in the right place in the right time. But adding wine into any dish just really makes it explode in your palate. It is something I'm very advised. I'd like to do a lot more wine cooking. But since I'm not doing that, I'm not going to go talking about what to use with what unless I do it. All right. So, other than the fact to say that they have very powerful overall aromas, acidities, and end result in your food. So you got to take that into consideration. Each acid you have to add into consideration. If you start a marinade, do you want to cook all that marinade, or do you want to take the item out of the marinade and cook it and make a glaze out of the marinade and build the marinade up with like a stock of some sort? So you know, that's how you get to a glaze. So there's many different levels of looking at how you want to use your acids and apply them to the situation at hand. And sometimes, man, just a little bit of like pickle juice or lemon juice, or some kind of vinegar, just changes the dish so much. And adding a little sugar too. Yeah, I should have added some sugar and some heat to that. All right, peace.